Did I make my connecting flight? Was it delayed or did they hold it? Let's find out. Good evening and welcome to Copenhagen Airport. If you've not seen my previous video, just a quick recap. I was on a connecting flight to London from Gothenburg through Copenhagen, had a 50-minute connection. However, we was around an hour and 10 minutes late departing Gothenburg.
Je demande un peu, est-ce que je dis, est-ce que les culottes.
Hello there, sorry I'm a little bit hot and sweaty. So I'm in a hotel, so I didn't make my flight. I'll just give you a quick view of the room and then I'll talk about the process and what happened. So I'm staying at the Clarion Hotel, whatever it's called. It's just across the road from Terminal 3, so no transfer. So it's a nice big room. Certainly nicer than anything I would pay for. 2 big beds. TV, plenty of sockets, a lovely view of car park by the looks of it. Wardrobe with the usual odds and ends in. Would you call it a bar area? Anyway, whatever it is. Fridge. I'm not going to touch any of that because I'm not paying for it. So there is a mini bar in there, but they've got my credit card, so I'm not paying. And, oh, nearly fell over. Hairdryer, just what I need. Got a nice bath. Telephone, just in case I want to call someone. And a lovely shower. It is a connecting room as well, but I'm not sure anyone wants to come in and see me. So just to talk about it, so I missed my flight. We were on a remote stand. By the time the bus actually got us to a terminal, my flight was just pulling off the stand. So I went straight round to the transfer centre, spoke to a lovely gentleman there. He tried to get me on a British Airways flight that was due, well, it was actually delayed. Unfortunately, they couldn't because they'd just shut the doors, so I couldn't get on that. So I'm flying out, I think it's about 7:30 in the morning. So they paid for the hotel, they gave me a voucher. They also gave me a food voucher for 150, I don't even know what the local currency is here. I'll stick it on the screen below, whatever it is. And to be fair, I was able to get quite a bit. Let's have a look what I was able to buy with it. And this was, I went to the 7-Eleven store. So I got two bottles of Coke, large bag of crisps, Cajun wrap, and then something hot. I just told him to surprise me. Haven't got a clue what that is. So let's have a look. What time was my flight in the morning? So my flight is 7:50 in the morning. It gets me back into London at doesn't say on there. It's a 2 hour and 40-minute flight, 2 hours from here, can't remember. So like I said, they paid for the room, they give me the voucher, I got my suitcase back without too much trouble, and I can put in for compensation. With the delay due to the EU rules, and I'll try and include it in the description below, I should get, I think the minimum's €300, which is £250, £260. Bearing in mind the flight only would have, the original flight from Gothenburg to here to London in business class was about £135. Again, I'll include the exact amount on the screen. So that's it for tonight. I'm hot and sweaty. I'm just going to eat, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. Don't know how this will come out. Sorry I look a bit rough this morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here in Copenhagen. So I've only had about 3-4 hours sleep. So time to head to the airport. Before I do that, just want to let you know that I did Google how much this room was. It does include breakfast, not that I shall be having it, because I'll just try and eat at the lounge if I've got time. And it worked out with breakfast at around £175 to £180 a night. Something I wouldn't pay for because I'd rather sleep on a park bench. Well, good morning and welcome to a very quiet Copenhagen Airport terminal. I've checked in, it wasn't too much hassle, there was no queue. Now heading through the fast track security line at Copenhagen. Have you ever missed a connection or missed a flight? Please leave a comment below and let us know how the airline dealt with it. Once through security, which only took a couple of minutes, it's straight for the lounge as it's time for some breakfast. It's a very spacious lounge and is very quiet at this time of the morning. There's your usual hot and cold drinks and a very small selection of breakfast items. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you do enjoy this video, please give it a like. It's time to head down towards the gate, and as the UK is not in the Schengen region, we do have to clear passport control. Copenhagen Airport is very nice until you come through passport control here, and yeah, it's a little bit, I'm not quite sure the word I'm looking for. Unloved is probably the best way to describe this part of the airport. So let's get on board and head to London Heathrow Airport. Today's ride is on board a 6-month-old Airbus A320 Neo. My seat is in row 1 today, but unfortunately I don't have a window seat. Still, legroom's not an issue on this front row. As with most European business class, the seats are exactly the same as in economy. They just block off the middle seat here. There is USB power points just below the seats. In row 1, the tray table is stowed in the armrest and pops out just like so. It's time for some breakfast. There's a warm bread roll, which was quite nice. The rest of it was terrible for a premium service like this. There was 2 tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce,
1 slice of meat and 2 slices of cheese, and don't even get me started on that drink. It was absolutely disgusting. The only drinks on offer was tea or coffee. It's nice to see in the toilet they do have seat protectors. It's not something you see very often in Europe. The rest of the toilet was clean and tidy, just as you'd expect on a first flight of the day and on a 6-month-old aircraft. A quick thought on SAS. Their customer service was excellent, dealing with the delay. There was no arguing. However, their onboard service, especially with the small meal, bearing in mind the price that they charge a lot of customers, is very poor. It was also nice to see individual air vents above the seats. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care.